दोस्तों आज की इस वीडियो में हम बात कर रहे हैं इंडियन टेलीविजन एक्टर राहुल सुधीर की, जो लेने वाले हैं कलर्स टीवी के फैंटेसी शो तेरे इश्क में घायल में एक ग्रैंड एंट्री। इसी बारे में चर्चा करते हुए राहुल ने की जस्ट शोबिज के साथ एक्सक्लूसिव बातचीत।
First, congrats on the new show.
Thank you so much.
So, what do you feel about the genre?
I think it's something new. I have no clue, as far as what to expect for myself. But I think it is an interesting space for me personally. I like anything mysterious, anything with a sense of abstractness to it, and anything that has this little mystery thing happening to it. I like it. I want to be in that space.
Yeah, and the character is inspired from from Vampire Diaries. So, have you seen Vampire Diaries to get some inspiration?
No. I have no clue. I never knew I'd be hired for this show, so
Okay.
I never prepped for it that way.
Okay. So, what was the brief given to you of the character?
I think we're talking about a character which is very cocky and extremely stylish. Has a very strong masculine vibe to it.
Okay.
And that is one aspect to it. Obviously, there is a lot of pent-up emotion, and there is the character is a sadist.
Okay.
With this, sinister tones in its shades of personality. So I think that's pretty much what the brief is. Let's see how it goes and how, if we can closely deliver it or loosely deliver it to how we want to do it.
So till now, mostly you've played positive characters. So shifting to the negative zone, internally, how do you see it?
I don't think I've played any positive character. The only positive character I ever played was Raja Beta.
Okay.
Ishq Mein Ghayal was a grey character. Aryan Mathur in Twisted 2 was a grey character. So yeah, anything that has worked for me has had these shades of grey to it, and not an entirely positive character.
So your initial equation with your co-stars?
I have no idea who my co-star is, so I don't know who's going to be, sort of placed opposite me.
Okay.
But I don't know. I've met Karan a few times.
Okay.
But I've never worked with him, so I don't know how that's going to be. And neither have I worked with Reem or Kashmir for that matter. So yeah, that I don't know how it's going to be. So let's see. I don't know. Once we start shooting, maybe then we'll have an idea about that.
Shooting कब से हो रही है?
I think we'll start by the end of this week or next week.
Okay. So what are you doing as prep?
What am I doing as prep? I think prep का इतना time बचा नहीं है.
Okay.
So we'll just sort of mellow in with the costumes, and we'll try and play with totems. We'll try and have gimmicks around the character. I haven't really thought about it because I just had that meeting a couple of hours ago.
Okay.
About the character brief and all, and I'm not in town for a couple of days, and then once I come back we start shooting, so there's no room for prep basically. But we'll try and do something as soon as possible. I'll think of something by that time.
Okay. So in your career graph, आप इस show को कहाँ देखोगे?
I don't know. कोई रेस तो है नहीं, ना किसी को हराना है, तो शो को कहाँ देखो वो तो शो के एंड में ही पता चलता है. Your biggest success could be your nemesis, or your biggest failure could be your biggest help. So you don't know what works and what doesn't work. So that ways मैं कभी short नहीं हो पाता हूँ किसी भी चीज को लेके. But yeah, whatever you're doing, I think trying to do it to the best of your ability is the best thing you can do to it.
And how was the experience of your last show?
My experience was great, absolutely fantastic. I mean, I think it changed the narrative regarding me as an artist. So yeah, I mean, all things going gung-ho and blazing after that. So yeah.
ये शो की TRP थोड़ी कम है. So as an artist, how do you see TRP?
Extremely important, and I think it is what drives people to do better.
Hmm.
It drives people to perform better. It drives people to work harder.
Hmm.
And I think it's a genuine feedback because you know that people are watching your stuff.
Hmm. Hmm.
So extremely crucial. I mean, me going in there at this moment is also a very high pressure situation. It's not going to be a cakewalk
Okay.
per se, because there are a lot of expectations riding with me
Okay.
with this character.
Hmm. Uh, Means आगे चल के in terms of different kind of characters in your bucket list, ऐसे कोई किरदार है आपने सोचा है अब मुझे ये तो जरूर ही करना है?
नहीं, ऐसा कोई मेरे दिमाग में होता नहीं है.
Hmm.
बट कभी कभी कोई आता है, कुछ आप देख लेते हो, फिर आपको लगता है यार काश मैंने करा होता. अभी रिसेंटली आई हैड सम टाइम एंड आई सॉ बजरंगी भाईजान.
Okay. Hmm.
एंड आई वाज लाइक ओह शिट यार, मुझे ऐसा कुछ करना है.
Correct. Hmm.
You know, you feel like when you see something like this is so beautiful, this is so amazing.
Hmm. Hmm.
तो ऐसा करके होता है. बट वो सच ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब अगर मैंने ये नहीं किया तो बस फिर मैंने कुछ किया ही नहीं है लाइफ में.
Hmm. Hmm.
वैसा वाला कोई थॉट नहीं है. बट या बहुत सारी चीजें हैं करने को, बहुत सारी चीजें एक्सप्लोर करने को. मैंने कभी अपनी लाइफ में भी नहीं सोचा था कि मैं ऐसा कुछ साईफाई फैंटेसी करूंगा. साईफाई तो नहीं, सॉरी, फैंटेसी करूंगा ऐसा कुछ. तो अब ये भी कर रहे हैं, तो देखते हैं.
And I think your fans must be very happy to see you back on screen. So any messages for them?
I'm hoping they're happy, and I'm hoping that they go and watch the show. And I'm really thankful for all the people who have kept me alive on Instagram and in news, and for all reasons positive. So yeah, I mean, just grateful and very thankful.
And आपकी जो personality है, this you also have a kind of unique personality, strong, masculine male personality. So how do you work on your personality?
I don't. I think it comes from my family. I belong to an army family. So toughness is sort of in our blood.
Okay.
And we've seen a lot of battles.
Okay.
From the 71 war to, Kargil and so many more. So yeah, I mean, we've seen tough times, and so we understand, and we have that sense of resilience in our lives, in our personalities. Never say die and never go down without a fight. वाला attitude है. So just that, ऐसा कुछ है नहीं. तो and plus we're Kashmiris, so yeah, tall, fair. Sort of, the genes do the trick.
Yeah. So industry में who would you regard as your close friends?
My close friends would be Aditya Narayan. I think, yeah.
Yeah. Anything special about him as a buddy?
I think just him being there in times when I desperately needed somebody. I think that's more than enough. You don't need to do anything special. But yeah, just lending an ear sometimes, I think that's the trick. So that.
And you have done 2-3 shows now, so like honestly, like means आप अपने acting में over the shows, how much do you feel your personally got better with each outing?
I think obviously with every show you tend to get better, and the more you work, the better you get. क्योंकि मतलब कैमरा फेस करना एक ऐसी चीज है जो टाइम के साथ ही आपको आती है.
करेक्ट.
आर्ट आप में भले ही हो, बट क्राफ्ट फिर भी सीखना पड़ता है. एंड क्राफ्ट, लर्निंग द क्राफ्ट ऑफ डिलीवरिंग इट द राइट वे एंड परफॉर्मिंग अ सर्टेन वे दैट हैज द मैक्सिमम इफेक्ट on the audience who's watching it is something you learn over time.
Okay.
So yes, I mean, with more work you tend to get more effective in your delivery and your performance. So as I think with each show I have tried to get as good as I could be. But I think this gap has also sort of helped me become a better actor.
So this gap was intentional and you wanted to work on yourself?
No, not necessarily. I was down with a slip disc. I had 2 of them.
Oh my
one
God.
last year in May and one this year in January.
Okay.
So it wasn't intentional, but I think lying on a bed sort of gives you a lot of perspective about performance and art and craft and business and just having a camaraderie, understanding what your peers are doing, understanding what's happening around the world.
Hmm.
So yeah, that way, I guess. Yeah, there is growth, obviously, all the time.
So now is your back normal?
It is. It's not normal, but I'm under rehabilitation,
Okay.
and hopefully, it should get normal by these next few months.
Okay, cool. Wish you all the best.
इसी तरह की और भी वीडियोस के लिए बने रहिए हमारे साथ और देखते रहिए जस्ट शोबिज।